Have you ever been in set, everything is going fine, and then you start getting bored? Like you're the one who actually check out first. And when you get bored, you eject. You cut the set short, you find an excuse, you walk away telling yourself, it wasn't going anywhere anyway. No, that's not what happened. I'm going to show you exactly what happened because I watched it happen live this weekend in Chicago. So I'm on a boot camp in Chicago and I got Christian. Christian is an alumni and he's been through this before, so it's not like a total beginner. Things I'm about to tell you. He's from New York. He's a double E electrical engineer by trade, real logical guys, sharp. And Christian get into a last set, and honestly, from the outside, the guy looks good. He's calm, he's not fidgeting, he's not rushing his word like a nervous guy. And if you're just watching body language, you'd be like, okay, this guy is doing fine. But I'm on the side watching, and I start noticing something. The conversation is floating, It's pleasant, nothing wrong with it. But it's not going anywhere, and maybe 2-3 minutes in, and I see Christian starting scrambling a little. He throws a question. She's answering, silence. He throws another question. She answers, silence. And after we sit down, we debrief together, and Christian tell me, yeah, man, I don't know. I just kind of got bored, so I bounce. Because that's the things. That's exactly what ends the set. He gets bored and then he ejects. That's his pattern, honestly. Not that she ended, not that she walked away. He's the one who cut it short because he got bored first. And he stopped him right there because now that's not what happened. What happened is Christian wasn't leading. He was, in fact, the passenger the whole time. And here's the thing, when you go in a set and you don't have a direction, you're not building nothing, not creating nothing, you default into interview mode. We all know that stupid interview mode question. So how long you live here? Oh, what do you do? Where are you from? All those boring questions. It feels like a conversation because technically words are coming out, but it's not a conversation. It's like a data collection, and it runs out. Then at some point, you kind of run out of question to ask. That's the inside joke that we have. And there's only so many questions, and then it dries because you're not creating anything. You're just extracting. So that's what I mean when I say Christian was on her night instead of pulling her into his night. And this is the whole reason and lessons that, listen, when you meet a girl, there's two ways this goes. One, you step into her frame and her mood or energy, whatever, the little 5 minutes word she brought with her, and you just kind of exist and with her. Or two, you bring her into yours. You get an energy, a vibe, a way you're moving through the night, stories that actually you're flirting, that's actually yours, and you pull her into that. Guys who don't lead, they're ending up stuck on our night, and our night by default is small talk. It's safe. It's the version of her she gives to any random stranger, quite honestly. And here's the thing, small talk don't bored her first. It bored you first. You're the one asking the question. You're the one running the interview. So you're the one who feel it's going to dry out. That's why you who actually eject, and that's the problem. She'll sit there in small talk all night, honestly. She used to it. You're the one who can take it. So the guys who created like attraction, they're the one who go, no, come into my night. And that's what escalation, what touch is teasing, pulling her somewhere, introducing you to maybe your friend, or let's go see your friend. That's the whole proof. Proof that you got night happening and she can be part of it if she wants to. Now here's the thing. This is not new for Christian. If you know his story, he has been a sticking point for a while now. He can get into a set fine, no problem. The opener, they don't scare him anymore. The first 5 minutes don't scare him, but he's always being reactive instead of taking charge. He waits for the right moment to escalate instead of just creating it. He gets stuck in his head instead of just moving. And that's exactly what I watched happen live in Chicago. He stay in his head, he stay reactive, he's waiting for her hand to hand something. And when she don't hand him nothing, he's the one who starts feeling dragging, not her, him. So when he tell I got bored, no man, what actually happened is he never gave himself a reason to feel anything either. He never moved her. He never like touch even her, never tease her, never build no momentum. He just stand there asking questions, waiting for something to happen on its own. And boredom is just what waiting feels like. So he ejects, and that's his out every time. And he gotta tell, I gotta tell him straight, like I tell all my students, nothing happens on its own. You make it happen. And that's what the whole game is. So he reminds me like Nathaniel Branden in the 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. Great book. He wrote, self-esteem is the reputation we acquire with ourselves. Christian's problem was not that he ran out of things to say. It was he didn't trust himself enough to lead. He kept waiting for permission instead of expressing what he wanted. And the guys who trust himself doesn't wait for the perfect moment. He creates it. That's the difference between being a guest in our night and becoming the host of your own. And honestly, I got to be real with you. This was a big problem for me too. Like for real. Not too long ago, I would go out, some bar, same venue, same routine every single weekend, and I would catch myself like getting bored somehow. You know, I'm talking to pretty girls in club, which sounds like crazy now to me. Why would you get bored like talking to like some pretty girls? And you're the one like actually checking out. So here's what I had to realize, and I had to realize it the hard way. You're completely responsible for your own feeling. Full stop. Being bored in a bar, in a club around like pretty girls, that's 100% your fault. Not the venue fault, not the girl's fault, not the music, nothing, yours. So what I started doing, I started surprising myself essentially, like on purpose. I would go like to venue I would never go normally. I would do something in a set I would not normally do, random, a little weird, and whatever, I didn't care. I stopped doing the same routine every single time because the same routine, of course, it's going to bore you. And if you did it like 100 times already. So the best way I found, honestly, was to surprise myself more and get usually uncomfortable too, on purpose, because when you like uncomfortable, you can't be bored. You're too busy adapting, too busy being present. Boring and uncomfortable, they can't really like live in the same moment. So now when I feel that boredom creeping in, I don't blame the room no more. I know it's on me. So I go create something different, So what does pulling her into your night actually look like? I'm going to break it down like real simple, 4 things. 1, have somewhere to go. Even if it's like 10 feet away, 3 feet away, come over here. I'm gonna show you something. Let's get out of it, it's crowded. The second you move her, you're already reading, not following. Number 2, like bring your own material, not interview question, stories, opinion, teasing, frame, something that actually yours and got your personality stamp on it. Not something any other guy could say, walking up, asking, so what do you do? 3, escalate on a timeline, not on a permission. This is a big one for Christian, honestly. Guys like him, they're waiting for a green light. There's no green light. You create the escalation and then you read how she reacts. You don't wait for her to invite her to touch her hand. 3, 4 minutes in, you haven't like touched her at all. You're not leading, you're not interviewing. And number 4, borrowing is information about you, not her. So if you feel bored, if you feel like quite bored in your set, that's your cues, not a cue to bounce. That's exactly what Christian used to feel bored, then eject every single time. So instead, when you feel it, that's your cue to change what you're doing. Boring means you stop leading and you leave the set. It's a signal to leave. So my note to Christian, I keep it simple. Stop trying to figure out what she want to talk about. Start bringing her what you want to talk about. Stop asking yourself in your head, is it okay time to touch her arm? Just touch the arm. That's it. Stop being a guest in her night. Start being the host in yours. So here's the big takeaway. If you got one thing from this video, next time you feel like yourself getting bored in a set before you eject, stop and ask yourself, honest, like, whose night was that? Were you talking to her somewhere, or were you just running an interview until you couldn't take it anymore? Because this is really what separates the guys who eject out of every single set from the guys who don't. It's not charisma, it's not luck, it's not that some girls just are more fun than other, it's leadership. That's having somewhere to take it and actually taking her instead of getting bored and bouncing. Christian, he got all the pieces already. He's calm, he got the reps, he's not scared no more. The only thing missing, he needs to stop waiting for permission and start leading. Honestly, that's probably you too watching this right now. So drop a comment, tell me how you guys leading the night, or you the guys stuck in an interview mode waiting for her to carry it. Read every single one, honestly. And if you're just tired of just watching those videos about it, you actually want to work on live with me and watching correct you in the real time, like I did with Christian and so many clients that we have. They flew actually from everywhere, from Israel, from different like cities in the US. The link is in the description. Come find out whose night I've been actually. Until next time, this was Bryce. Peace.